Hello everybody, it's me, and welcome back to the video. Now, in this video, I am going to be trying something out that I think is going to be really strong. That is going to be, I forgot to put it in the front, hold up. Hello? Oh, there we go. Vesperatu with gloves. Now, I think this is going to be incredibly broken because of one specific factor. Fog. Now, as everyone knows, fog is a very strong weather at the moment. But, what fog does right now is it completely negates all abilities of Loomians that are not a spirit type. So, being able to negate all abilities means that stuff like Eclipse, Tank, stuff like that, gonna have a very hard time switching in against you. Well, because you ignore Total Eclipse, you're just gonna blow everything up. So that's what we're gonna be doing today with our Vesperatu. I forgot to give the Vesperatu a specific move, so I went and rallied it real quick. But anyway, yes, Gloves Vesperatu is what we're gonna be looking at. I'm going with Very Brawny, and this is one that I've had for a very long time, and I think that this is a really good way to use Vesperatu because it just hits ridiculously hard, and yeah, it's gonna basically have no switches, essentially. Because one of the big factors of Vesperatu is the fact that it's wall to Eclipse. It always has been. It got Slash, but that didn't exactly help it. But now we can just click Slapdown or Mega Chomp and just blow them up. And that's going to be our goal. But yeah, here we got Slapdown, Harrow, Shadow Spread, and Mega Chomp. I went with this moveset because I think this just makes sense to go for. Because we have Mega Chomp in case we need to hit really hard and we kind of don't need to click Slapdown. Harrow is one of our strongest moves, so we're always going to be clicking this usually if there's no light types. Shadow Sprint is just kind of there for if we need to pick up a KO, and they're in range. And then Mega Chomp just hits ridiculously hard, and Slapdown gets rid of items and also hits ridiculously hard. And our ability Sharp Claws, moves make direct contact, increase in strength. All these moves make contact, so these are all increased by 30% in their damage, which essentially gives Vesperatu in all of these moves a 55% damage increase because of Stab being 25 and Sharp Claws being 30. But then for the TPs, they're very simple. We have 80 health, which is just leftovers. The 20 energy gets you to 250. The 200 melee attack is to hit as hard as possible, and the 200 speed is so we are as fast as possible. You can mess around with these if you want, but this works really well because we want to be as fast as possible, so we have 200. We want to hit as hard as possible, so we have 200 here. Get 250 and throw the rest into your health. It works out. But if you are really someone that wants to optimize this, you can get rid of the, get this down to like 72. So then you get like, what? Is it 10 shot by icicle traps? I'm not entirely sure, but if you really want to optimize it. But yeah, hope that you all enjoy, and let's blow some stuff up. Now, one of the harder parts about this is going to be getting this to work if, oh, there's just Eclipse. Oh, okay, here we go. We want to get our fog up as early as possible so we can get free Flash and Fleas off on the Eclipse, because from what I know of right now, light types do not ignore fog's effects right now. So, I do not think, yeah, I don't think that they ignore it right now. Yeah. So we can Flash and Flee because they only have one switch, which is Colossal Chops, which then gets hit by a huge Frost Beam, which is really good. We bring our Vesperatu, we slap down everything, and then something is going to die. We can also Mega Chomp, and it kills everything as well. Mega Chomp might actually be a little bit better, but I think it's fine. We're going to go with Maraith. I can also go Hollow Bunch. Fun fact, Hollow Bunch ignores the fog effects, which is why I'm bringing it. And then we're going to go with... We want a better way to beat the Mutagon. I mean, I guess we have Maraith for Mutagon, right? And then do we just go... I want to say Lashent so we can better deal with the Colossotrops, right? But then I can just go with this and then just Driving Force it out, right? But the problem is this is going to get fogged, so that I'm going to lose my counter to it. I'm going to bring this. I'm going to go Lashent. We're going to go all in with the Hollow Bunch to win the game. Alright, so he currently does not have Total Eclipse activated. So I can Flash and Flee for free. So we're just going to go for a Flash and Flee. because Total Eclipse is not active. And now we can go into Moraith, which completely walls to Eclipse. And since we are a spirit type, we're going to ignore, or we're going to keep our ability. So we're just going to Metal Blast here. They might go for Gamma Pulse for some reason. Okay, yeah, this doesn't really make too much sense. It's Metal Blast. We get, oh, a crit to, no, I wanted to slap it, man. I wanted Vesperatu to one-shot to Eclipse, but I guess this is fine. It's still in a really good spot. I think their best switch here might either be Zulong or something else. I just need to get the Vesperatu on the field safely, and it's not too difficult to do that. There's a Dakota. We should always be able to outspeed this, especially if it's Soul Burst. So let's just Shatter. Shatter is, like, completely free. This is going to do a lot. Shatter comes out. We set up our hazards. And we're going to go into the Lashent, I think. Also, looking at that damage, I don't think that this... Because, like, knowing Moraith's bulk, this is not... Oh, wait. No, it doesn't have Brute Force right now. Brute Force is not an active ability that it has at the moment. We're going to go to the Lashent. We don't get the Petrifying off, unfortunately. But it's okay. Torrential Slash comes out. Take a little bit of damage there. We're going to go for a fadeaway if possible. Getting our fadeaway off here, getting Vesperatu in is going to be great, because Vesperatu is going to blow everything up. Let's just fade away. If they Venom Slash, that's fine. Okay, what are they going into? Ah, we can't go Vesperatu on this. We can't. Hollow Bunch can come in, though, and he has no more Light type, or any way of being immune. So, or I could actually just go Tyrannics, which then gets a Flash and Flee off, but then we don't get the, we don't get our Fog up, right? So I think I'm just gonna go Hollow Bunch. This game is a good game for the Vesperatu if I can get it in against, like, if I can fade away against Colossotrops, right? That's what I'm looking for. That's kind of what I'm thinking can happen. Okay, Mutagon is in. This is something that we can go Vesperatu on, and something dies. We broke the tank. We're gonna go into the Vesperatu now. Now something on his team dies. I think Mega Chomp's the move I'm gonna click because I think there's a higher chance. Okay, we are tender, so we take a lot of damage there, more than I wanted to. So we have a few options here. We can Slap Down, we can Mega Chomp, doesn't really matter. I feel like the better move here is Mega Chomp, but we ball. I'm gonna Slap Down. Oh, how hard is this about to hit? Oh, this might actually just die. No, it's a Citragon. Oh, I crit. I was gonna say, it's alive? What? It's alive? There doesn't even have health. Hello? What? Okay, well, why not? So we've seen Mutagon, Obsidian, Eclipse, which died, Dakota, and probably Zulong, right? Zulong's vibing back there. There it is. So at this point we go Hollow Bunch and Life Drain spam, which can work. Just go Hollow Bunch. Realistically, they would just Zip Zap or Ancient Roar here, which would make a lot of sense. Fire Breath also works because it does hit the Hollow Bunch neutrally. That hit me a lot harder than I wanted it to, I'm going to be honest. This never stays in. It's always going to go... I'm just going to Life Drain. I feel like this is just the best move for me. There's Zip Zap, so we either break Mutagon's tank, potentially actually... No, we don't kill it. Or we can hit the Dakota. But they're never going Dakota. This honestly might kill. It honestly could kill. Close. I need to keep Hollow Bunch healthy for the Zulong. So we're going to go back into Vesp. And now I can just throw out Mega Chomp and then something dies. Every single time I got this Vesperatu on the field, it is doing something. Let's Mega Chomp. Boom. Down goes the Mutagon. And at this point, Vesperatu doesn't do all that much because... Okay, here's Zulong. I'm just going to go into my Tyrannics, honestly. I'm not a defensive Tyrannics because I will never be seen using that. If I ever use a Tyrannics, it's going to be smart and then something else. I'm never going to use like a clever, robust one. I don't want to deal with that. Fire Breath comes out. Okay, so they didn't go for E-Burst, which is kind of surprising. Flash and Flee is completely free here, which actually can just get me a claimed kill. So let's just Flash and Flee. There's claims to kill no matter what happens. If they zip zap, they go into Dakota, I go into Vesperatu, and then I Shadow Sprint. So they lose the Zulong, I go Vesperatu. Vesperatu is has the higher speed stat, but I'm not nimble. So the Dakota outspeeding me makes a lot of sense. It can Torrential, but Brute Force isn't active right now. I don't think I die to Torrential Slash. And if he Soul Bursts, I don't think that I die, just because of the Fog getting rid of his Brute Force. I don't think that I do. Because seeing how much damage Moraith took, I don't know. I don't know, man. It doesn't matter anyway, because I just go into Lander's Tree and then win the game. But you know what? We're going to Mega Chomp. And, alright, it was probably a smart Dakota, or it was just not max speed Dakota. You know what? Sure. Alrighty, and here we go into the next one. So, oh my god, there's no Dark Resist. Oh my god, there's just no Dark Resist. They just straight up lose to this. Let's do this. We can get rid of the anomaly from the Seadric, which would be great. My god, this is gonna hit so hard. Their only way of beating this is to go Obsidian. But if I get Fog Up, I ignore Resilience and Mega Chomp could two-shot. I need to be very careful of the Land Torch. And I need to be careful of that little Yeti. So we're gonna bring Waba. This is a little bit of a scarier game. Actually, I could just straight up lose to Hunder looking at it now. I think I just straight up lose to Hunder because I don't outspeed it on anything that I have. This doesn't have anything to outspeed it. Yeah, Hunder might be a really big problem looking at this now. But I'll get as much work as I can get done before Hunder comes in. But if I have Fog Up, I ignore Power Jaw. So that's not a good start for them at all. I can just Flash and Flee. Like, I don't have to think. I can just click it. If they go into Luminami, I want to go for Slap or something, but I don't think I will. I think Seadric just comes in, though. That's a very early Hunder, I'm going to be honest. This is honestly going super well already. Well, if I just do this and then I Driving Force, honestly, the Hunder's pretty much dead. This is my only real way to beating it, and its ability is not active right now. Neither is my Wobbelisks, but it doesn't really matter. Because it's not going to do that much at all. Yeah, look, that did nothing just because of the fact that I'm ignoring his ability. And now the Hunter's dead if I get one layer of Barbs up. So right now I'm going to prioritize trying to get layers of Barbs up. As they're into the Yeti. Okay, so Rogue Assault can make a lot of sense here. I'm going to Barb. I outspeed this Himber, so I'm never worried about this. I can Barb. Quick Punch. I never die. I get my Milkshake buff here. Then I can just Driving Force to switch this guy out. Now, no, he could Mudslide, though. He could Mudslide, but that's... I've only ever fought like one Mudslide Himber. So we're going to see what happens. I am ignoring Awakening, though. There's Icicle Trap. That's not too detrimental for me. I do have a Hollow Bunch, which might care about that because of the Land Torch. I have my Tronics, though, which can Gust. So I need to get the Tronics in now. But my Fog's about to go down. And in comes, looks like Obsidian, yeah. I'm still Vice Jaws, so I can't click Driving Force again. I think that the move here is to go... I really, really want to stall for another turn to get my Fog back up. Which I guess I'll do. I'm just going to Barb here. They're going to Body Crash, and that's okay. Or they Drudge. Either or. One of those works. Body Crash. We probably die to this. Oh, we just barely live. Okay, do we get Chip on it, or do we just go into the... I think I'm just going to go into the Tronics and try to Gust. I could have gone for another layer of Barbs there to get 3 layers up and then go into Tronics to then just Gust. But I think this is probably fine. Get my Fog right back up. You have no abilities that work. Primal Slash comes out. Makes a lot of sense to come out there because you don't want to risk me... You don't want to risk any switches or... Again. Okay, we're going to Gust here, which also gives us a speed buff, so we can outspeed whatever the heck comes in next. So here is our Gust. And if they go into something like Seadric, we sack Wobbelisk, go into Vesperatu, he's at -1, and something on his team is going to take way too much damage. That or just die. So here's our Gust. We're just going to Flash and Flee here. No reason really not to. Oh, big damage. There's that. I mean, If I'm ignoring Awakening, I don't think I'm taking that much. This has like 95 base attack. This is not doing that much to me. This is not doing that much. Okay, that did about as much as what I was thinking. Okay, here's our slap. Go into your Obsidian. The fog is up. We get to see this again. If Obsidian comes in, it's just gonna die, I think, honestly. I honestly think that it just dies if it comes in. And Land Torch, that's just dead. He has no way to stop Vesperatu, and they just lost their Land Torch. So they're gonna go into the Obsidian here, because they physically can't stop Vesperatu. So they're gonna Primal Slash. So if I can react to Primal Slash correctly, go haul a bunch. Hope it's not Mega Chomp. We're vibing. That or I just stay in, but I'm definitely dead at Primal Slash if I do that. Okay, Vesperatu forcing progress. Here's Obsidian. I definitely want to make sure I'm safe against this thing. I guess if I could actually just go into this. This thing, it can't hit this. So this is fine. Maybe I should have gotten a very brawny, gloomy one for this video, but I guess this is fine. It's just Sap Plant. I'm just gonna Sap Plant. They can't really go Sea Drake because I wall it, then I just fade away for free. And then I can get my Tronics back in, right? Himber's back in, I get all my health back. And they're gonna Quick Punch just to try to get some last second damage that they can on the Himber. So I can just Briar Block. And if they go for an Ice Skill Trap, that's a good play by them. But I'm just gonna Briar Block because they know that they're going to die. So they might just go for Quick Punch just for the most amount of damage that they can get. The Ice Hammer. That works too. I protect myself. That's not a contact move, unfortunately. So we don't just get to kill it. We're gonna go for a fadeaway here. It actually works out really well because if I just click fadeaway, yeah, this is fine. They get the most work they can out of the Himber. Now I get the Tronics back on the field, which then I get to just flash and flee into the Vesp and then just win. They can't do anything. They just can't do anything. Also, I know people are going to be wondering where the face cam is. I just didn't feel like doing it today. I did not. Let us see what he's going to do. Sea Drake. This is not that great for him, I'll be honest. If he Thorn Slams, he gets -1. And we planned for this. I just go into this. If he Thorn Slams, he's at -1. Yep, he's now at -1. Yep, because, of course, we ignore the effects. And now Vesperatu can definitely live a hit. It's also Kabunga Coffee. Wait, this thing's like, what, base 88? 80 something speed, I think? Let me check. 83. So, yeah, Vesperatu always outspeeds it, no matter what. Because it's Kabunga Coffee. And now we just Mega Chomp. And Sea Drake dies. Dude, I'm so curious how much I do to Obsidian. I am so curious. Because what? He has Hunder, which... No, he loses. I just Mega Chomp now. There's no point not to. There's literally no point. Because he has Hunder, which dies immediately to the barbs, right? As soon as it comes in, it just dies. I'm so curious how much this does. I don't know if it's stronger than Slapdown, but we're going to see how much this does. Under Fog. Oh, man. That did not do as much as I thought it was going to do. I don't really know what I was expecting, right? Who knows what I was expecting. The Fog is still dense. There's the Health Amulet. We just go haul a bunch and win the game. Because the Hunder is still around, but it is at literally 1 HP. Nova Blast is free. GG. Mega Chomp doesn't kill me. It could flinch me twice and then I die. But then I just go Tronics. Body Crash, we take nothing. And here's Nova Blast and boom! Down goes the Obsidian. Down goes the Obsidian. Now here comes the Hunder. And the Hunder dies to the barbs. Good game. Good game. Alrighty. I recognize that little shoulder pet. Anyway, this is another game where we have to deal with a Hunder, so we'll hopefully deal with it pretty quickly. Boots Wendelin, that's gonna ignore... that's gonna be annoying, actually. I think Leadtronics is the play. Leadtronics, I bring you... Oh god, the Hunder again, dude. I gotta deal with another Hunder. This is gonna be very annoying. Oh, it is not funny how strong Nemesis is in this game, though. Wow, Nemesis is really strong. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this for the Stratosaur, and I think this works. I'm very scared, though. We're gonna see how well this goes. I got a fog team. I got enough immunities to light to where Eliguana won't pop off. Will Hunder be brought, though? Realistically, yes, because it literally hits my entire team super effectively. But with fog, I'm not all weak to it. There's Stratosaur. Well, Stratosaur means I just go Insta-Moraith, so... I go Insta-Moraith if it's Stratosaur. I could also go Lander's Tree immediately. Lower its range attack. I might do that and then set up a sap plant so then I can kind of force it out. They want to go Eliguana at that point, but Eliguana is kind of like, yeah, I could come in against a Moraith's, like, Shatter or Fade Away, something like that. Then I could do some weird stuff from there. Maybe go for Tazes, potentially. But we're just going to go into the Lashent here, I think. It works. Yep, that makes sense. I'm just going to sap plant. If I sap plant and they magnify again, I might just have to go Moraith, right? Because they are clearly just wanting to go for the Stratos. Yeah, they want to go for the Stratosaur sweep immediately. Is they're straight into Hunder. Oh, this is perfect. I can try to stall this. This is exactly kind of what I wanted, was to try to stall the Hunder. Get as much health on it as I possibly can. Do I live? Well, actually... a Briar Block. Okay, so they went for a move, so they guarantee get hit. Mega Chomp. Yeah, they're going for a prediction. Okay, I'm honestly very curious. Hunder, melee attacker, Blaze Chomp, Fog. Oh, Blaze Chomp doesn't even get close to killing me. Oh, shoot. Blaze Chomp never gets close to killing me. It does like 70, that's it. Because of the Fog ignoring the Hunder's ability. And getting rid of Hunder is my main priority right now. And I'm fine if I get a lot of damage on the Lashent just to kill the Hunder. Like, this is honestly fine. I'm just going to slap down, though. Getting rid of Hunder is the main thing I need to do right now. I also need Nemesis to pop off. But that'll probably happen later. And when I don't have to deal with the Stratosaur. I need Moraith to be incredibly healthy to deal with the Stratosaur, though. If there's Chilies, that's just barely anything. Slap down is out. Boom. Hitting that Hunder's Power Cuffs. We're going to get our Sap Plant health back and our Amulet health back. We're not taking any damage from the Hunder. I feel like they're going to call me out on my Briar Block, but I'm still going to go for it anyway. I don't have any reason not to. Yeah, there's the switch. Yeah, I mean, they did not have their Hunder played very well there. So, actually... I was gonna say, if I go straight Charonics, right? I can go straight Charonics, I feel like. Set up the Fog right back. Because if they go for a Draco Beam, or like... Peace of Mind... No, I don't... I was gonna say, if they Peace of Mind, the anomaly effects would be reversed, but no, they would still get the +1. They would still get the +1. I'm just gonna go back into the Charonics, though. And this gives me a free Flash and Flee. It's literally free. He has nothing that can switch on it besides their Sea Drake. Jetstream I shouldn't take too much at all. That did a lot. More than I wanted it to. We're just going to Flash and Flee, though. That could be Goggles, seeing how much that did. But Dragonite also hits really, really hard. So I don't think that's Goggles, honestly. I think that's just that I'm not a defensive Tronics because I don't like defensive Tronics. I think it's boring. I can just flash and flee. He can't do anything besides going into Sea Drake. Egg Storm. I should literally always live this. Unless I get crit. That can also happen. Getting crit really sucks, honestly. Yeah, that actually very, very much sucks. Oh my god, that actually sucks. Wow, that sucks. Okay. That's bad. That's not fun. That crit mattered, too. That crit mattering makes it so I don't get the fog up later. So, I mean, the fog doesn't entirely matter this game because there's not really a Eclipse up on the field, but I would have really liked to not have to deal with Stratosaurus Turbulent. I guess it's fine, though. That really sucks, though. That crit there is very unfortunate. Here's Gust. They're trying to set up now. Oh, there, I get the crit back. Now, would they Gust again, though? Because I'm just now going to Metal Blast, right? I'm going to try to break this thing. I don't really know if I can at this point. There's Gust again. Okay. So they're trying to keep hazards off of the field. Oh, they want to keep their Hunder alive. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually. They're trying to keep Hunder alive. Draco Beam. They get their stats lowered here. Yeah. I don't know why they did that. They get their stats lowered. Here's going to be another Gust we're going to have to deal with. I'm going to rest here. I'm doing everything I can to keep at least one layer of barbs up to not deal with Hunder. Actually, Hunder's in the range of 2 barbs. I need 2 up, at least. But he's never going to let me do that. So, he will never let me get 2 layers up. And I need Moraith really healthy to deal with the Stratosaur. This is not looking like a winning game. This is not looking like a win. I still do have the Vesperatu, though. So, I don't think we're in the L range right now. I'm just going to keep clicking Shatter. I have no reason not to. Like, I will get 1 layer of barbs up. I will get 1 layer up. And you can't do anything about it. He can do all that he wants. But the best thing he can do right now is probably go for an attack here. Because he should die on this next turn. Not this one, but the next one. The best thing he can do here is go for another Draco Beam. Just get a little bit of chip and then Gust 1 more time. To get the 2 layers of barbs gone. But if he Gusts again, he's just throwing. Because there's no point. The best thing that he can do is Draco Beam here. If he wants to keep Dragonite in. As he actually just switches straight up into Zulong. Okay. I don't think I brought Hollow Bunch. So this might prove to be a little bit of a problem. No, my way of beating this got crit. So it was going to be very low anyway. So yeah, I didn't bring Hollow Bunch. Oh, well, this is a problem, huh? Oh, the only thing that I can do is hope that this lives. And then, like, chunk it a little bit. Ancient Roar. Okay. I know that my lady can live. The bunny can live. I know that. Well, I have 2 layers of barbs up, so this is really, really good. As they go into Stratosaur. Okay, so I'm going to fade away here. Are they Gust, though? They can't break me, though. Or do I just Shatter again? I'm going to Shatter again. I'm going to Shatter, then Fade away. Because then I think at that point they're low enough for Shadow Sprint to kill. I mean, they can't break through me, I don't think, right? I do not think that they can possibly break through this. This is a robust Stratosaur, though. I think it looks robust. Let's just do this, actually. Instead of fading away, we're just going to get this thing's stats lowered. I mean, he let 3 layers of barbs get up on his side of the field. Actually, one crazy move here is go straight Dragonine. That's a crazy play, go straight Dragonine here. They get another Magnify off. Okay. I think Airstrike kills me, but I'm gonna Sap Plant. I still have Moraith, so I'm not too worried about this thing. But yeah, this thing is... I had to get my Tronics crit, because if I didn't get crit, I just killed the Dregadine. Then I can get my Fog back up later for a suicide setup. But I got crit, so I don't know what to tell you. I got crit. If I don't live Airstrike, I probably don't live in the slightest, honestly. But if I can get the sap plant off, I can try to stall this thing for as long as I can. Because I need to get it low enough for Shadow Sprint to kill with Vesperatu. But the problem is then I have to deal with a Zulong. Yeah, I die. That makes sense. Let's go Moraith then. This thing now does not have a lot of defenses. So we are just going to Shatter. Shatter, Fade Away, Shadow Sprint kills. So it's really just about dealing with this Zulong, right? That's what this game is right now, is dealing with this Zulong. But they showed Ancient Roar, not Zip Zap, so I know that I'm fine against it. Okay, they're trying to break through this. We're going to Shatter, gets big damage. Now we're going to Fade Away. Our Moraith served its purpose. Metal Blast, the Turbulent one did more, but hey. That's fine. Fade Away into Vesperatu. So we got Stratosaur out of the field. So that's good. Shadow Sprint. I mean, you have to deal with 3 layers of barbs up on your side of the field, buddy. You have to deal with this. At some point. You're going to have to address the fact that there are 3 layers of barbs up. It's not looking good for me either. Like, this is going to be a close game. But Hunders... They have Hunder, Dregadine, Zulong, Stratosaur. Wendelin might be in the back, actually. It might be Wendelin. If it's Wendelin, then Nemesis would have to tank Dazzling Barrage. But that's not happening. So they actually just lose Stratosaur. That's good. So now, realistically, the Zulong comes in just to click Fire Breath, right? Just to click Fire Breath. That's all it has to do. Zulong comes into Fire Breath. I lose it. I lose the Moraith. I go into Nemesis. And then I actually have to click Dark Surge. Hunder's dead, though. Hunder's dead. Zulong takes Chip. I technically would have the advantage here. I think. Because did I kill something else of his? Stratosaur died. No, Stratosaur and Hunder are dead. It's tied, technically. Because Hunder's dead. Because if they go Dregadine, then I just Shadow Sprint to kill it, right? Oh, it's Sea Drake. Oh, it is Sea Drake. Okay, that actually is pretty helpful. Does Shadow Sprint... The Shadow Sprint definitely does not 2-shot in this range. We're going to go Moraith. Because I do not think that a +1 Sea Drake could take out the Vesperatu. Primal Slash. That is totally fine. And now we're going to show off Mega Chomp. No, they lose if they lose Sea Drake. I think they just lose, because I do not think that Zulong one-shots Nemesis. You'd have to crit. Just gonna slap down. Oh, was I just outspeed it straight up? Okay. I think I win. I think I win. I don't think that this Zulong can do anything. Hunder's pretty much dead. The Dregadine is pretty... Actually, the way that they can win is go Dregadine here and pray that they outspeed, but they're not going to. So, they have to go Zulong here. Yeah, and yes, they're in range of Nemesis. So it's literally, this game comes down to, does Nemesis live a Thunder Strike? And I 100% think it does. E-Burst comes out. Vesperatu is dead, and that's okay. It has done its job. It broke through a bunch of stuff. Okay. They can't even go for Ancient Roar because it doesn't do enough. They lose to Nemesis if I live Thunder Strike. If I live this hit. Or unless it's Zip Zap. It could be Zip Zap as well. They showed Ancient Roar, so I'm assuming that it's not Zip Zap. I'm really going off of that it's not Zip Zap. That or this is Goggles. If this is Goggles, I just straight up lose. So, we're gonna see what happens, but that crit on the Tronics really sucks, because then I just kill the Dregadine. Oh! Okay, if I live, I win. Okay, I lived. Okay, do I not get parried? Alright, GG. Close game, though. Very freaking close game. They definitely misplayed against the Lashent with the Hunder. They were trying to predict me switching out when I lived Blaze Chomp because of the fog. And we know that this can't outspeed me because it is not boots. It showed all of its moves. Draco Beam, Jet Stream, Egg Storm, Gust. We know that it can't, and now we just Dark Surge to win the game. We were in the perfect position to win. And because of the specialty goggles, we take down the Dragonine. Beautiful. Honestly, I think that Dragonine honestly lived Shadow Sprint from the Vesperatu. He probably could have just stayed in. GG. Close game. Very, very, very close game. But I do think that the Vesperatu is really, really, really strong. And it's very hard to switch into, I noticed. I don't know how, but I fought like 2 Obsidiogons when I haven't seen any for 3 days. Or not even 3 days, like 3 weeks. Coincidence? I think not. But anyway, hopefully everyone enjoyed, and I'll see everyone later. Bye!